Pollution levels in the last decade have risen uncontrollably. Our most used energy source is coal.
Burning coal produces methane, which harms our ozone layer and causes global warming. 15.7% of our energy budget goes into agriculture.
Coal miners live to be about 52.7 years old, which is almost 30% younger than the average human. This is due to the black lung, a disease caused by the gases in mining accidents that occur in coal mines. Coal and natural gas is being used for many aspects of the agricultural process, including transportation and the Haber-Bosch process.
We are going to propose a solution that utilizes solar energy in order to solve the high power consumption of the Haber-Bosch process. The traditional Haber-Bosch process superheats nitrogen and hydrogen with an iron catalyst, and under tons of heat and pressure, the hydrogen and nitrogen bond to form ammonia. The solar Haber-Bosch process uses water, which is 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen, and air from our atmosphere, and this air is made up of 78% nitrogen. Ammonia is formed by electrocuting bubbly water that has molten sodium and potassium hydroxide and iron oxide as the catalysts. This allows bonds to break and form to make ammonia. An advantage to this is that it uses 2/3 the regular amount of energy used in the Haber-Bosch process, which is a significant decrease. The disadvantages of the solar Haber-Bosch process is that it uses more catalysts but does not need as much heat and pressure. You can also reuse the water and air mixture that was not made into ammonia so that you can make more ammonia.
Finally, you need a way to transport all of this energy. We have decided to bring a solution to fuel-powered cars. What we have brought to the table is hydrogen fuel cells. Hydrogen fuel cells work in a similar manner to batteries. Hydrogen atoms enter a fuel cell at an anode where a chemical reaction strips them of their electrons. The hydrogen atoms are now ionized and carry a positive electrical charge. The negatively charged electrons provide the current through wires to do work. If alternating current is needed, the DC, or direct current, output of the fuel cell needs to be routed through an inverter, which is a conversion device. Besides the obvious fact that it's a renewable energy source, hydrogen fuel cells generate energy with very little pollution. The only byproducts are water and water vapor, mainly water. The main energy sources today are toxic or harmful to us, animals, and our environment. Hydrogen energy is completely non-toxic and poses no risk to our climate. Hydrogen fuel cells are also incredibly powerful. They are used sometimes in rockets. Hydrogen fuel cells are very cheap to maintain. If cars ran on hydrogen energy, the costly cars repairs would appear quite less often. Some pitfalls of hydrogen fuel cells is that they are very expensive to produce. They are also flammable. The hydrogen is flammable or even explosive. This would add more unwanted risks to our society. We hope that Sriracha takes our suggestions into account. We'd like to see these changes implemented into our society soon so we can become a green community.